In just a few hours, the fate of almost 200 acres of land in East Moline will be decided. While the county wants to see it turned into a forest preserve, some opponents are pushing for a housing development instead. As News 8's Shelby Kluver explains, the million-dollar question all comes down to tonight's city council vote. New tonight on News 8 at 6.
For years, this land has been touted as prime for development in East Moline. But these 179 acres are still empty. For now.
If it's prime, why hasn't it been developed?
The Rock Island County Forest Preserve is trying to buy it, to turn it into a park, using the money from $1 million grant.
This would be the largest forest preserve acquisition in 77 years. So that's quite literally a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity that we'd like to see move forward.
Kai Swanson is the county's Forest Preserve president. He says creating a park would not only provide recreational and environmental opportunities, but economic ones as well.
If you are going to ride a mountain bike around a beautiful hilly park in Rock Island County, when you're done, you're going to be hungry and you're going to be tired and you're going to need a place to eat and need a place to stay.
But not everyone is on board. Others would like to see the land turned into a housing development.
Rather than hope for a development which hasn't materialized in a decade and won't for a decade, you might as well start doing things that are what they call the highest and best use of a property.
On Monday night, the City Council will vote on whether or not to sell the land to the Forest Preserve. Alderman Larry Toppert says he'll vote for the park.
It's such a beautiful piece of property up there that had it been buildable, I think it would have happened by now.
But Alderman Gary Almblade is holding out for development, saying it's one of only a few areas the city can expand to, stating East Moline has moved water and sewer to the I-5 route, and I have no doubts that East Moline will grow in that direction. Two plans, all coming down to one vote. In East Moline, Shelby Kluver, WQAD News 8.
Projections given to East Moline aldermen estimate housing developments on the land could generate nearly $500,000 in yearly tax revenue. Tonight's City Council meeting starts at 6:30.